All right, so going to be doing another comic review from a book sent to me by my friend Chris. Thank you once again, bro. Today we're going to be doing a review of a comic I was not expecting to get, but I'm very happy I did. The Toxic Avenger, Volume 1. Now, I fucking love The Toxic Avenger. That first movie is chef's kiss of grindhouse, just trauma. That's all I need to say. Trauma pictures. And yes, I am excited for the Peter Dinklage remake coming this August, just of how balls to the wall. I'm hoping it goes balls to the wall, which it looks like it will. So yeah, this comic is done by Andy Comics, which I have... Oh, Ahoy Comics. I was calling it Andy Comics the whole fucking time. I should... I've been calling it Anti-Comics the whole fucking time. I didn't even realize it's called Ahoy Comics. What the fuck? Ahoy Comics, which I've never heard of. I don't like. They're clearly like fans of Troma because I looked at their selection. A lot of these comics look like they come from like you would see as a Troma picture. I'm curious about Serial as well as Project Cryptid. Those especially. But yeah, they all sound like Troma pictures, but Ahoy Comics, when they were doing this, I was very excited to read this. I did know they did a story called Toxie Team Up, The Toxic Avenger Meets Jesus Christ. Because, of course, Toxie would. Anyway, so for all those out there who want to read this book, let's get into it. So the story is not a retelling of the comic, it's of the original movie. It's more of a reboot of the story. It's a new origin, new everything. And I almost feel like the writer of this book, Matt Brose, and the artwork done by Fred Harper, with colors by Lee Louridge. This creative team knew what they were doing. I also feel like they took some inspiration from the IDW Ninja Turtles comics. I can't confirm that, but I feel like I get this feeling that they got some inspiration from that universe. Reason being is because this comic takes a lot of elements from the movies as well as the Toxic Avengers cartoon. So I really do feel like they took some inspiration from the IDW TMNT comics, where they cherry-pick bits of the universe to make a new universe. So in this new retelling, Melvin is turned into the Toxic Avenger via toxic ooze, much like the original movie, by bullies. But here it's different. Here it was a train wreck that affects all of Tromaville, and in turn affects several of his bullies. Melvin's town is then overtaken by a government group who has a lot of dark secrets behind them. Melvin then has to go from being the 99-pound weakling that he's known for, and is now ready to become the Toxic Avenger. Except he realizes his life sucks, and he also knows that this town on its entirety sucks ass. Now, what I like about this is that it does take a different angle with Melvin. Melvin isn't the weak, cowardly nerd who's cleaning up shit. Here, he's kind of a class clown who still gets picked on. And Yvonne, almost said Yvrain. God damn it, Warhammer. Yvonne is his friend. I imagine the love interest is going to be growing further with them throughout the comics. And she is more visually impaired. She's not fully blind, but she's losing most of her sight. On top of that, he's again, Melvin has more of a character where he's more of hey, I do get picked on and whatnot, but he's more of a proactive, he wanted to fight the bullies and all that. So in here, the comic itself is just absolutely ridiculous. This takes the whole heart of a Troma picture and just goes with it in a comic. The artwork does remind me of Sam Corbin, very a gritty artist in his own right. And I'm gonna see if I can find you an image, a proper image that won't get me in trouble, because there's a lot of this. This is a very R-rated comic. The artwork's kind of perfect. I don't know if the artwork like that is just kind of perfect. Is it a little off kilter in some characters? Yes. In the first page, when you see Melvin, one of the character's hands, I think his mom's, one hand is bigger than the other. But it really doesn't bother me because, again, this is again, it really captures that kind of like grindhouse, low budget feel that a Troma film would have. Also, there's a scene where like Melvin has to fight a giant mutant by climbing up its butthole. That was a sentence. I had to read this, so you had to learn this. But yeah. The comic is a lot of fun. There is like one or two grammatical errors, but again, that I noticed. But at the same time, the book's solid. Like, it's solid fun. It's more about poking fun at media, or like online social media, because this is again a more updated story. So we have online social media, and the characters are like, this is again Tromaville, so everyone's just like, all the characters are turned up to 11. Where like conspiracy theorists are turned up to 11. You have bullies who are just absolutely insane. The comic, again, just embraces the absolute just insanity of it, while at the same time playing to a lot of the heart of the character. So like for the life of me, I can't hate all the little flaws because, like, again, Toxic Avenger in his own right, that film had its flaws. It was a low budget picture. I also really enjoy like how this book is not afraid to show like, yeah, Melvin isn't afraid to throw hands, and I like that. I also like how we reintroduce this new version of the Toxic Avengers. That was pretty fun, although that feels more like it's going to be built more in Volume 2. And we have aliens. Yeah, the whole thing is an alien invasion, which that's a whole thing. So, again, we're just going to 11 every chance we get. All in all, I really loved it. I really enjoyed this book. It just captures everything I love about the franchise. So to have it here, yeah, like this comic is definitely worth a look. If you want to read some fun Toxic Avenger stuff and also like this also doesn't follow the movie at all. This is, again, a different take, and again, takes more inspiration from Toxic Avengers, I'd say. Toxic Crusaders, excuse me. So, yeah. But if you enjoyed that, and also enjoyed just the absolute goriness and filth of the films, yeah, give this a look. I highly recommend giving this this is a A+ for me. Ahoy Comics, I can't believe I was calling it Andy Comics the whole fucking time. Ahoy Comics really did a number with this book in all the right ways. Really enjoyed it. So, yeah, all in all, again, highly recommend it. And Chris, brother, thank you once again for sending me this comic. And yeah, other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.